EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Hoonat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Jets and the New Orleans Saints. On the visitors' sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. He's hoping his guys get a little something here late in the year. Just 3 wins on the ledger so far. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from the Superdome. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So here come the Jets. Their ever-changing quarterback carousel stops on Justin Fields, the 26-year-old. Remember, the Bears' first-round pick back in 2021 out of Ohio State.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
Here we go. Play action now for Fields. He's got a receiver, Alan Lazard. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. He'll go again with Paul. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Pete Werner is there to make the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here we go. The motion man here is Bourne. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. First down, Jets. On the give, it's Hall. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now, after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields, and that is incomplete.
When his passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays, that's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Folks' kick is good, and the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this, with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Off injured in college, the third quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans. First carry now for Alvin Kamara.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today is going to go, I think we're in for a treat. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, and here is Shough. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. The Jets offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a first down. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll tuck it and take off. Big gain for the Jets there. And even 30 yards.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Down the right sideline. And he will get into the end zone. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown, Jets. That his second TD catch of the season.
His kick is good.
What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shough. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Automatic first down.
Off the play fake, here's Shough. He'll air one out for Palmer. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up second down.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but then once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shough. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. That is catch number 60 for the season. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the air is Shuck. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Second and 10. To the air once more. Shuck. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Now Shuck on third down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Blake Groupie for the Saints field goal.
Groupie's kick is good, and the Saints are on the board. It's now 10-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Jets offense ready to get back at it. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. In motion comes Lazard. Fields now to throw on first down. He'll step up and run, and he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Jets.
Here we go. It's all right. 19 windy back.
Throwing is Fields. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Kool-Aid with history there defensively.
Now a second down throw for Fields. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Jets have the advantage. More from New Orleans after this. Third down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's caught by Bourne. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Fields going to hang on to this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him. And in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The motion man here is Bourne. On third down, they'll set up to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Folks' extra point is good. And the Jets move out in front by the score of 17-3. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up 8 out to the 33-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
Rolling right. He's going to run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick it.
Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. The Jets have got it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really want it. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go, and here's Shuck. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Shuck. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. The air again is Shuck. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Saints will cut into that lead. The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Jets offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. The open man there, it is Bourne. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and
Brees Hall. And he will go all the way. Brees Hall. Touchdown, New York.
40 extra points.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offensive veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. On play action, it's Shuck. That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Shuck. Out to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing is Shuck. Right back to Olave. He's done it again. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Chris Olave. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
Second down, it's Shuck. He'll let one go down the middle. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
Throwing again, Shuck. This is intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Jets are going to take over at their own 41-yard line. Play action now for Fields. He's got the big rookie out of LSU, Mason Taylor. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Fields. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
551.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Saints going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. He sends a screen to the receiver, Wilson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So the drive stalls out, and here's the Aussie, Mitch Wishnowsky, to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Saints offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Chuck. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 3rd and long, here's Shuck. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. To return is Johnson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's Kamara. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. Shaheed with the catch. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
To the air is Shuck. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Griffin. And the Jets are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
I think he chalked this one up like to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par through the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
From 29, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Now he'll run it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good.
Now, Fields. Pass is caught. That's Ruckert, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
First down, New York.
They go play action with Fields. A very quick throw there, but it's not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Mason Taylor, the tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. Here's Fields to keep it himself. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
The tackle made.
Oftentimes, the more success you have as a quarterback keeping the ball, the more attention that you're going to get from the defense. And I think that's exactly the case here. They've been burned a few times by this guy already today, but this time they were ready for him.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And not one you see very often. Fair catch taken all the way back at his own 5. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Shuck. He'll air one out for Palmer. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. Shows off a little footwork. Looking his way for a run of 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Shuck gonna throw it here on 3rd and 1. He's got his big target. That's Johnson. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, New Orleans.
14 yards. That's good for us Saints. First and 10 at the 23-yard
Now
line.
give running left with Kamara. Open space inside the 10. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
14 more yards.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's Miller. And he's in! Kendra Miller. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Grupe comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints are able to edge a bit closer.
Saints 13.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jets offense ready to get back to work. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Here we go.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
He's brought down at the 31.
From the 31, here's second down and 6. Another run here with Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally take him down. Carl Granderson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. To return, it's Shaheed. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Chuck. And he's got Homer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A nice throw from the 2nd-round pick. It'll get him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Chuck. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The air again is Chuck. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Left side into the hands of Olave.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the 1st down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs.
And the Jets 1st down.
On the run, here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, Slide.
To throw is Fields. The throw left side, taken in by Wilson. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
1st down, Jets.
Here we go. Right.
On the handoff, it's Hall running right. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He runs with it.
Justin Fields scrambles from the pocket. A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 3.
Here we go.
Fields. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
Automatic 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Hall. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. Now Fields. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that, not nearly enough. It'll be fourth down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets add on to their lead. So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So here is Shudder and the Saints down by 2 touchdowns. 1:53 to go. They'll need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out, as they've got it 1st and 10. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Quincy Williams.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Fields to throw. That is caught left side by Taylor. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
And it's 3rd down.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. A gain of 21 on that last play. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, New York.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Here we go.
2nd and 11.
3:19, got that.
So this one a